Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan, and today we're going to be unboxing XM Studios Luke Skywalker Rebel pilot from the Star Wars. I think this is from Empire Strikes Back, if I remember correctly. Yes. You're useful. No?
Someone did Fast told me, but I don't trust him.
Did Fast tell you?
I think he said Empire.
It's definitely Empire Strikes Back. I'm sure it is. I'm
really?
sure it is. I trust Fast. Fast's got my trust.
Trust
Anyway, stay tuned. We'll show you everything. We'll get everything out. Try not to make it too stressful, and hopefully Alex won't break anything. But we'll let you know what we think as we go, and then what we'll do is maybe we'll post a review afterwards. So this is just the unboxing. Stay tuned, yeah.
Alright everyone, so we're back, and as Gio was saying, we are looking at the Luke Skywalker Rebel pilot suit. I'm reading. And you know, we saw this piece in Singapore Toy Game Comic Con in 2017, and we were quite impressed with this. The piece looked great. The line that was there, they had the Boba Fett, they had the Darth Maul, which is an amazing piece.
Yeah.
They had this, they had the Vader trilogy, which we won't mention. They also, were you there when they had General Grievous?
No.
Oh, in 2016 they had General Grievous.
Yeah.
And they had
Where's that now?
Training Luke as well with Yoda.
I remember the Training Luke one. I remember. What happened to the Grievous? Is it just
the Grievous? I don't think they're going to continue with that because it was massive. It was really big. It was like his ship, his sort of speeder thing. It was like the size of a car tire. it was huge. And then obviously, obvious the way Grievous is, he has his arms, like the forearms all over the place. So it was a huge piece. But
shame, really.
Anyway, we digress. So today we are looking at the Luke Skywalker, and what we're going to do is we're going to get out unboxing. This is kindly donated by Gary Speed. Unfortunately, we have to give it back, but yeah, just for the review. So should we get on with it?
Yes, do it.
Instruction manual, and I don't really think we need this one for. It doesn't look too complicated.
That famous last words, then, man.
I mean, we need
That's some famous last words there.
For the Boys Library, we did really need it, but for this, I don't think we did. Actually, could you just sit down a bit?
Okay. I know, it's just like weird to do that. I feel like hail and paste a bit when we sit down and go through it.
We've got the box. George's wife has also decided to use the blender, which is awesome. But then again, I can't complain because I want the food.
You're lucky to be getting anything. This is different. Got like a. Is that always there?
No.
It's there.
It's just a heat treat, isn't it? Yeah.
It sounds like R2D2's having a breakdown in my fucking kitchen.
R2D2 and BB-8 are having an orgy.
They're having a fight. Oh, okay. So you got. Looks like even though we had the box around the right way, it looks like it's been packed a little different. So just tilt it up. So just tilt it up. Yep. This is what you get, which is the figure. Base is huge.
Base is big.
I remember it being
the thing is I've watched the unboxing of Dark Castle.
Yeah.
So
should be wearing their shirt, really.
Yeah. If you haven't checked them out, definitely check out Thor Gunderson and Rodney Jones, Dark Castle. Do some great unboxings, and they're really good because they still do them as RaddTitan exclusives. Yeah. I should be meeting the boys in
New York. Yeah. That's actually quite weighty. So Gary, my man, you have 130 of 500 pieces. So.
What the fucking hell?
Yeah, so I'm looking at this. A bit of a shock. It's like, they've been quite heavy. It's still got that fresh statue smell. Oh yeah. I do believe it's this way. Yes? No? Yeah, it's got to be that way, man. That's the more detailed part. Alright, so I'm going to...
saying that, on the the Nash versus Guy, the best bits of the back.
Is it?
Yeah, the big engine.
Yeah, the engine part is like dislodged, yeah. Okay, so now we're on to the figure itself. Base looks good, man. Paint's good. I like it. Nice. Very good.
I like the way there is some texturing here on the snow. With the Vader, the young Anakin, they weren't allowed to do any texturing, so it did kind of look like a bit of a cape topper. With this one, you can actually see the texturing on the snow, which is great. The reason why that happened was because on the original posters for
Wow.
Phantom Menace, they had Anakin looking down, and they had the Vader shadow, and on the base of that, where the sand is, it was very smooth and calm. So Disney wouldn't allow XM to actually put any texturing into that.
It's just you're just cutting off. You know what I mean? You're just taking your dog's teeth out, aren't you? It's just no point.
What?
It's just like no point. There's no winning that way.
If we were bitching about you talking.
No. Have a look at the figure, man. Detail on it really nice, and I think it's actually an improvement on the prototype. The orange looks much better. The orange is definitely more diverse than I recall.
Yeah, the oranges are fantastic. You do have the kind of trousers and the jacket have like a different orange to them, and then you've got the kind of dirt, the grime in there. These tubes are attached. Be very careful. And then you've got the pouches as well. They look great. Looks awesome. And then you've got the snow boots as well. And then you've got these. I don't know what they are. So if we've got a Star Wars fan, these kind of batteries or things at the bottom.
Just stay there.
What do you think they are, Gio?
What's that?
Those things around his ankle.
Nice magnet base. Well, these look like canisters, probably for one of the guns or something. Like ammunition. Wicked though. That's really nice. Great fit as well. Yeah, the door goes on a certain way, and I think it's. I believe
it's quite strong because I think when.
It's there. They basically the magnets line up with the. Yeah, and it does that, which is just like awesome. Though. It's wicked.
What we got here?
Got some guns.
Got a hilt. So the hilts.
There's the hook. You look on his waist. There's a hook.
Oh yeah. So you go under the pipe.
Can we do it? Okay. You do it?
No, I was just making sure the gun was like.
Where did that come from? Yeah, good. As long as we're
I do that all the time.
As long as we're on point. I don't need
So these are both his right hand. So this is more for the suit where he's kind of like a flamethrower.
No, I think it's like that thing that he. Maybe it's a flame. I don't know. I thought it was. Oh, this is. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is keyed, so this.
Yeah, it's here.
Must go.
Here.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's probably put that on before you put the arm on. That goes in fine. Slips in there, lovely, great, really strong magnets. Spot on, perfect so far.
Oh, so what you've got is you have the one that George just put on there, the gun holder without the gun, and then you have the gun holder with the gun, but when he's obviously when he's holding it. So what you want, George, is you put them on one on.
Oh really? Oh, why? Because he's double armed now.
No, he ain't got a gun. Basically, that's when he holds that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's put it there, that's fine. And then you've got this, which I'm guessing this must be here.
Is that? I don't know.
Is this it?
One of the.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's that one frame. One of the things, you've got to be careful with this little microphone here. One of the things which I didn't like so much on the prototype was the actual visor was pretty thick.
Really thick, yeah.
So
magnified his eyes a lot, didn't it?
What it looks like they've done here is it's still as thick, but what they've done is they've kind of tapered it down so that when you get to the end of the visor, it's a lot thinner, and that does actually look a lot better. So you see it's like rounded on the edges there. You see what I mean?
It definitely doesn't magnify his face as much as it used to.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case.
Great skin tones on that face, man. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, that's the final. I like doing the final piece as well. It's like, look at that, great.
He's been hanging off the table there, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. I like him quite close though for all the cameras. I don't really like him back. So that'll do for now. Okay. So so that's like that, and then obviously you can pin off there, and then you can. So that's for this pose, yeah. So this gun, and then the holster for it. So that's one display. That hilt looks great, by the way. That looks really good. That really adds a lot of contrast, a lot of breaks up that orange. Lovely.
I think it looks awesome. I mean,
that's much better than prototype.
I think this is better than the prototype. I agree. I mean, that was one of the things I was very concerned about was the visor, and they have addressed that by, as I say, do you know what I mean by?
Of course. It tapers down. It thins at the bottom.
So
that meant that because it was thick at the bottom, it magnified his whole face from any angle you looked at it. But now, obviously, for me personally, I think this either needs to be. I still believe that this needs to be posed low.
Yeah.
Because from this angle, looking up, it's still quite goggly around the eye level.
Yeah. I do like when he's open up as well.
Yeah, you just take them off.
You take off. You don't
just
want
take them off. If it was me, I'd put weaponry and other stuff just sticking out of there.
Or like a droid head.
Or a droid head, or just like a decapitated head. Anything you could put in there. So that's one pose, yeah. Ah, my boy's out there. Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. Of course, as soon as we start, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let's do some blending. Let's let the dog out. Let's have a bark. Let's have some fun. Okay, so this is the one.
We ain't got the ice cream man today, so.
Yeah, no piano man. It's a shame. It's the highlight of my week is hearing some songs. And that is the alternative one, or not?
No,
yes, it is.
The same gun back.
No, I haven't. No, it's a different gun.
Okay.
That's correct.
The one we had on.
No. This is the one. So this is the pouch for this gun.
Yeah.
That is the gun in the pouch.
Yeah,
he's not
we
got out.
started with the other gun.
No, we started this way.
Okay.
So I had it right the first time.
So
that's really close actually in terms of like millimeters and stuff compared to the hand, the gun, but it still doesn't touch. Perfect, really good engineering. Everything goes together just so well. There's no problem whatsoever.
It does.
It's no issue.
I think this is a really high level piece. I do think this is really well done, and I really enjoy it. I really like this piece. I think that out of the XM Star Wars line, I've got to go with this probably in second. I'm going to say the Maul is probably the best.
Yeah, I would say.
I think the Maul is the best just because Maul's a badass and it's just so dynamic, and you just see the anger and
the speed and things like that. And sand, it has a very high level finish.
But I do think that this one is probably second.
I have to just slightly give it to Boba Fett. I really like the Boba Fett in person. I would probably say he's third for me.
I think I prefer this to the Fett.
It's a simpler piece.
Yeah.
But I really like the dynamic, the flying, the guns, and the action of it more. This is really museum-esque for XM.
I do think,
but in a good way.
Yeah, I do think that they should have probably done a switch out head being XM, and they probably should have done a way where maybe the visor comes out.
Do you know what? I definitely, the way I would have gone about this is I would have had a head, no helmet, and then a helmet in this hand.
Yeah.
That's how I would have done it. I would have gone completely bare, because when he's out of there, he does take his helmet off, and discards it. So I would have that, and then I would have the helmet probably in his hand.
Well, I have heard from other companies that Disney, there was a concept of a Vader, and it was quite a badass concept actually. And basically Disney said that doesn't happen in the movie, so no.
He does have his thing off. He does have his helmet in his hand at some point in the film. Because he has to take the damn thing off. So I would have liked to have seen that, to be honest, as a switch out. But then again, you are right. Disney, with the Disney pieces, it's a lot more difficult. We are definitely seeing a lot less creativity being able for
Disney
pieces.
Star Wars is really tough to get licensing and
Really
to get
tough.
approval. Really, really tough.
I think they make their life more difficult personally. I think they actually cheap. I think they make their pieces harder to be spectacular, and I think they limit the companies making them too much. They strangle them, their creativity. I think they're probably one of the worst, because you really don't see too much artistic licenses, but you just don't see any changes. You don't really see a lot of switch outs. You don't really see a lot of options. It's quite a shame, really. Because
I guess it depends on the company and their relationship with Disney, because Sideshow have some pieces which have got a lot of artistic license, which are Disney.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just well, it's funny how they got the license in the first place, then, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see an unmasked head as well. Yeah. Finish is great though. We have to get into this into review.
We'll definitely go into this in review. But as I say, I mean, overall, super impressive piece.
Great engineering.
Gary, you're going to be very, very happy with this.
And there's no problems either. There's no magnets. All really, really strong. Everything fits exactly where it should.
I went together like a dream.
Yeah, it's a dream. All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And obviously, when you hit that when you hit that subscribe button, be sure to press the bell so that you can get notifications on all our latest, videos and posts and things that we're doing. We've got a lot of things coming up. We've got a lot of cons that we're going to. We've got a lot of reviews coming, a lot of unboxings. There's just so much happening. So stay tuned and thanks for all your love and support, yeah? Peace.